Ludger Bedard, consulting private detective. The world is the planet Earth and all life upon it, including human civilization. In a philosophical context, the world is the whole of the physical universe. If you go to bed at night without learning something new that day, your day is not complete. Ludger Bedard 1411 Cave, Couhard Pyramid. Cave, Couhard Pyramid. It was common to travel in heavily loaded goods, food feed, books, laboratory, glass jars, weapons, tools, tents, clothing, money, documents, etc. Traveling was expensive. Suitable and elegant clothing, tools, tips, lodging, food, veterinaries, etc. To travel, wine was a more recommendable drink than some unsafe water. Ludger 1457 in Atun had 1 horse and 7 packhorses were used a great deal to carry sacks or baskets filled with goods, slung on either side of the horses. Suddenly they entered a narrow gorge. The walls were so close that there was just enough room for 2 horses. There was less snow on the ground, but they could still see the blizzard raging high overhead. It was very cold and damp, but at least they did not have to contend with the high wind and the snow. After a good hour of slow progress, they finally reached a cirque facing a metal-clad door, set in the mountainside. He, alone, proceeded to the door. Ludger the magic tablet in Couhard Pyramid. He leaned from his mount and grabbed a massive knocker, set in the middle of the door. He slowly pulled away from the door, as it ponderously opened out in silence. The turned his horse quickly disappeared in a side passage leading back into the storm. The large door closed behind them with a resounding thud. They were in a nondescript dark cave of large proportions. They lit torches and followed one by one. A few torches were smoking on the walls. They were quick to follow him on foot, leading their horses. After the raging blizzard, the tunnels were very comfortable. They were led through a long series of tunnels that ended in a cathedral-sized cave with a ceiling so high that the light from the torch did not reach it. He disappeared in one of the multitudes of openings lining the walls that haunted the long abandoned mining tunnels. The tunnels that they would follow were a veritable maze. Their larger horses barely squeezed through the opening. They lit torches and followed one by one. The tunnel quickly widened and permitted more comfortable progress. After 4 hours of monotonous progression, they entered a large cavern whose walls were covered in crystals of all colors. The light from the torches was caught and amplified in a stunning kaleidoscope of colored patterns. The tunnel opened up into a large cave, lit by an eerie glow. The sight that greeted him, when he entered the cave, crushed the breath right out of his chest. Druid Divishak Laboratory.